Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. Today we're looking at 1954 by Wesley Griffith, the most amazing Godzilla comic I've ever read. No lie. Cannot wait to share it with you. It is so cool. Check out that cool AF cover. Godzilla meets Sin City, minimalist, silhouette, striking visuals, stunning adaptation. It is so good. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button and let's get right into it. If you watch my channel, you know that I collect artists like I do Bad Habits, and Wesley Griffith is one of my new favorite artists. I love everything he does. I've covered his amazing new series, The Jump, on my channel. I've covered his amazing anthology, Grotesque. I have other books that are coming up. I had mentioned in my review that I saw he had a Godzilla bootleg, zine, mini comic, whatever, that I would be ever so happy if he blessed my mailbox with it. And lo and behold, he did. So, kids, the lesson here is, sometimes you just got to throw things out in the universe, and the universe listens and rewards you. So he sent me this amazing little comic, and it's like CD booklet size, 5x5, perfect for Instagram, which it originally aired on, in which you can find it because he can't sell it. So you're gonna have to enjoy my flip through and find it on Instagram. I will leave a link how to get, information on Wesley Griffith and his comics, because you are going to want to read all his other comics after you see this one. It is so good. So he sent this letter along with the scene. Hello, Michael. As thanks for the recent and lovely review for the Grotesque series, here's my Godzilla zine. I've been a lifelong Godzilla fan for as long as I can remember. If my own name was the first word I learned to spell and write, then Godzilla was definitely the second. Flash forward to 2022. I'm 34 years old and have yet to make a Godzilla comic. This was a problem that needed to be taken care of. I thought it was best to go back to the beginning and adapt the original 1954 movie, but do it as abridged as possible. The human plot elements are mostly left out, focusing more on the monster and its effect. Stylistically, I wanted to incorporate influence from Lone Wolf and Cub artist Joseki Kojima in terms of his rapid fire and atmospheric inking. It was important to me to use a traditional brush as an inking tool for as many drawings as possible. Brush and ink illustration is admittedly still far outside of my comfort zone. I posted this initially on Instagram in 3 parts. The 5x5 square size was inspired by Katie Skelly's beautiful Vetty and Veronica comic. I guess I'll have to look that up. I hadn't adapted a movie into comic before, and doing this made me really appreciate the first Godzilla so much more for its stunning visuals. It's truly a cinematic masterpiece and one of the greatest black and white films of all time. Obviously, the copyright to Godzilla belongs to Toho, and this zine is not for sale officially. It can be read for free on my Global Comics account. I did this out of love and cross making a Godzilla comic off my bucket list. Hope you enjoy. Best, Wes. Anyway, Best Western. I did enjoy it. Thank you so much. It is so cool. It is so amazing. Look at that. I love that cover. This is a fun little format. I think I might visit it in my own comics. 1954, it begins with fire and water. Atomic blast erupts the sea. Everything within 5 miles is vaporized. Almost everything. It's chilling, right? Look at how good this is. Moody, atmospheric. The last descendant from the age of dinosaurs becomes a giant irradiated monster. Its deformed legs can no longer swim, so it walks. It walks the ocean floor, unhurried, unseen. Dun, dun, dun. Up from the depths. 30 stories high. I'm a huge Godzilla fan too. My brother had the Shogun Warriors Godzilla toy where the rubber vinyl flame strip comes out of his mouth. His fist shoots off when you press the button in the crook of his elbow. It was amazing. We love Godzilla. I don't remember the original movie, but now I want to watch it again after seeing this adaptation. And Godzilla Minus One is one of the best Godzilla movies ever that I just watched. So Godzilla fever is in the air until... Look at this smoke plume. This is beautiful brushwork, or really, really great. Like, so many beautiful pages, so moody, so atmospheric, so cool. He mentioned taking out the human elements, and it's funny knowing that. In one way, I love knowing the process. In another way, it's like showing the man behind the curtain. But I do love the process. So keep telling me the process, Wesley. But taking out the human elements made it very interesting for me, because it's funny, because I feel like the big lament is how we live in the age of, lack of empathy or whatever. And it was interesting because it highlights like the cautionary tale, the man being his own worst enemy, how you're sort of always rooting for the monster in these situations sometimes. I don't know, that's how it made me feel. Look at this, just certain pages are just beautiful. This is an artistic masterpiece. It is so beautiful. It's like every time I think I've gotten a handle on who Wesley Griffith is as a cartoonist, I realize I have no handle, not even the slightest grip at all. And that's probably a good thing. He's the type of cartoonist and artist, I have to stop on this page for a second, who constantly challenges himself, reinvents himself, and calibrates himself. He says, I want to make an adaptation of a Godzilla movie. So how do I do that? What's the format? Who are my influences? What do I want it to look like? How do I make that happen? And damn, you do it. And so good. This is, I can't even tell you like how cool this image of humanity's weapons are useless, just mostly in shadow, just to show the effectiveness of something we all had learned probably from Steven Spielberg's Jaws, is like what you don't see is always way more terrifying than what you do. And just the way he is silhouetted here in shadow and just looks so menacing and terrifying and fucking cool at the same time. But this eyeball, this highlight in the eyeball makes the entire page. It draws you to the center of the page. It's almost an optical illusion. It almost like latches onto your soul and holds onto you. And as an artist, I'm gonna guess happy accidents. Like, I don't even know if it had that effect or if he noticed that at all. But I'm gonna hear about it, I'm sure, after this. But it's just the most stunning page. This needs to be a poster. This needs to be blown up. This needs to be a mural. I could see like these images like just blown up for, ironically, they were made so small to begin with, but like this needs to be an art exhibit. It is stunning. It is beautiful. It is gorgeous. This is right up there with, Frank Miller and any of the great like black and white artists of I love how Frank Miller is the only one I can think of, but just whatever. You're Wesley Griffith. You're your own amazing black and white artist. But it is so good. I don't know, like I really was drawn into the story, even though it's kind of simple and we kind of already know the story. And I just think that it had a lot of gravity, a little Darwin Cook perhaps, I don't know. Wesley goes back and forth between cartoonishness, grittiness, noir, I just love every genre and every iteration, every version of Wesley Griffith's cartooning. I'm so excited to see what he does next. I do have one book that I'm waiting to review, and soon we're going to do a comic chat with Wesley, so I can just really pick his brain, but I think I want to cover his catalog first. Oh my gosh, another stunning page. Just, talk about an economy of words. Obviously, it's, very, like, sparsely written. The visuals, this is a visual comic book for sure. I mean, comics is a visual storytelling medium, and Wesley is taking full advantage of that, as he always does, within the format of his choosing. This is so good. Why is this so good? Why does it make me feel the way it does? Like, art is just freaking amazing. I just love it so much. It is so beautiful. This is so gorgeous. I can't thank you enough. If nothing else, I am so lucky to, like, have done this channel to be able to discover amazing artists like Wesley and amazing comic books like this. I don't know. I'm going to link in the socials how to get Wesley's Instagram and his big cartel so you can buy books like Thunder Beast and the Jump and Grotesque, and I don't know. He should make this available as like, I don't know, an add-on, or if you buy so many books, you get this. Everybody is going to want to own this. I love the slightly, what do you call it? The slightly colored paper gives it sort of this vintage effect. I almost feel like I'm sitting in a black and white movie theater. This is crazy. I didn't want this comic to end, and I don't want my review to end, but you probably left about 6 or 4 minutes ago, so I'm going to end it here. This is amazing. Another artistic tour de force masterpiece from my top 10 favorite cartoonist, Wesley Griffith. Thanks so much for sending this. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and I will bring you more soon.